to this installment of doing something different with money every day. I'm whispering because, as you can see, I'm in the countryside and I don't want to wake up the cows. Can you hear their bells? So, why am I talking to you about money in the middle of nowhere? Well, when you think about money, what happens? Do you ever start to feel like you're getting smaller and smaller and more scrunched up and stressed and tense? That's what happens for me a lot, and did happen for me a lot. It's starting to change now. And so one of the things I'd like to do different today is to go the opposite way. So instead of getting really small, is to just get really big and to expand out my energy, you could call it. Expand everything out so that I'm not feeling all stressed and tiny when I think about money, but instead be expanded a bit like this amazing landscape all around me right now. So maybe we could show them that.
Sometimes I get a good feeling, yeah. I get a feeling that I never had before. No, I get a good feeling, yeah.
So why bother expanding out? Well, when we're really stressed and tiny and small, it's actually more difficult for money to come into our life because we're literally smaller. But when we expand out and we're not stressed, we're not worried or anxious about money, that's the energy that money likes and can come to more easily. Have you ever noticed? Have you noticed that times in your life when you've been really happy and you've enjoyed your job, you've enjoyed what you're doing, you haven't even been thinking about money, it's just come naturally? Well, that's probably because your energy was bigger. When we start getting stressed or things aren't going well, or personally when I've been on a downer with money and I've created a lot but then lost it all, it feels like I'm walking around as a tiny little scrunched up malteser, which makes it harder for money to come. So you can expand out as big as this French countryside, and that will help money to find you again. So that's the tool for today's video. Thanks for watching, and if you have a field or a seaside or anywhere that gives you a sense of space like this, then you can connect to that and remember that the more you are like that, the easier it will be for money to come. So that's what I'm doing different with money today, is instead of going into a little Malteser, I'm going to expand out my space whenever I think about money. Okay? Thanks for watching, and thank you, Camille, for filming. See ya. And just a little side note. In case you're ever lost in France, the one thing I can guarantee, you will always find cheese wherever you are. The whole reason I was able to shoot this video was because we got lost and ended up in this beautiful spot where you could see the whole region. And what we noticed was that at every turn, there might not be any signs telling you where you are, but there will usually be a sign telling you where you can buy cheese. In this case, they're closed, but we could buy it in a place called Lies, strangely enough. And here's one for the road. And here is another sign for cheese. And we're still lost.